Alfred Lord Tennyson's poem Ulysses was written in 1833. It is a poem that presents the thoughts of Ulysses, also known as Odysseus, a character from Greek and Roman literature. Ulysses is known for his adventures in Homer's epic, the Odyssey, where he struggles to return home after the Trojan War. However, in Tennyson's poem, we meet Ulysses as an old man who is tired of his life at home on the island of Ithaca. Now a king, Ulysses finds life at home dull and unsatisfying. He feels trapped by the daily responsibilities of ruling his kingdom. His wife Penelope is old and he feels distant from her. He spends his days enforcing laws among his people who he thinks are uninteresting and uncivilized. To Ulysses, his subjects seem to care only about basic things like storing wealth, eating, and sleeping. They don't understand who he really is or what he has been through. Ulysses is frustrated because he misses the excitement and adventure of his past. He yearns to set sail again and explore the world. He believes that as long as he is alive, he should keep doing what he loves most, traveling and discovering new places. Ulysses recalls how much joy he found in every moment of his past adventures, even during times of suffering. Whether he was with his loyal crew or alone, on land or braving storms at sea, he was always content when he was exploring. Throughout his travels, Ulysses has become famous as a great explorer. He has learned a lot about the people and places he has visited, including their cultures, lifestyles, and ways of governing themselves. Everywhere he went, people respected and honored him. He also remembers the fighting in the Trojan War, side by side with soldiers he admired. For Ulysses, every person he met and every place he visited changed him, just as he changed them. However, all these experiences have not lessened his desire for travel. In fact, they have only made him want to see more of the world, no matter how much he has already seen. Ulysses always feels that there is more out there to discover. It is the unexplored parts of the world that keep him eager to continue his journey. He does not want to settle down and live a quiet life at home. Instead, he wants to keep pursuing new adventures until the very end. Ulysses finds it boring and unsatisfying to stay in one place and stop doing the things that made his life meaningful. He compares himself that has been left to rust instead of being used in glorious battle. To Ulysses, just being alive is not the same as truly living. He feels that even if he had multiple lifetimes, it still would not be enough time to do everything he wants to do. Now, with his one lifetime almost over, Ulysses believes that every hour he has left still holds the potential for new adventures. For Ulysses, it would be shameful to just sit at home, eating and waiting to die, when his greatest desire, even as an old man, is to explore the world and keep learning. He wants to go beyond the limits of what humans have seen and known, just like a shooting star that seems to go beyond the horizon when it falls out of sight. After expressing these feelings, Ulysses talks about his son Telemachus, who will take over as ruler of Ithaca when Ulysses dies. Ulysses loves his son and recognizes that Telemachus is conscientious and thoughtful about how he will rule. Telemachus will work patiently to make the wild people of Ithaca more civilized and will gradually teach them to focus on productive activities that benefit their society. Ulysses sees no flaws in Telemachus. He is dedicated to his responsibilities, respects his people and his parents, and will continue to honor the gods after Ulysses is gone. Telemachus is perfectly suited for the role of ruler, while Ulysses himself is better suited for a different role, the role of an explorer. Ulysses gazes out at the port where his ship is ready, the wind filling its sails, and the vast dark sea stretches before him. He turns to his old crew, the men who once journeyed with him, exploring the world and gaining knowledge together. He reminds them of how they always faced whatever came their way, whether it was trouble or fortune, with joy and courage. They met every challenge with resolve and bravery, never backing down. Ulysses acknowledges that they have all grown older, but he insists that even in their old age, they can still great things and earn respect. He knows that their time is running out and their death is approaching. But before that happens, they still have the chance to do something heroic, something worthy of men who once fought alongside the gods. As night falls and the people of Ithaca begin to light their lamps, Ulysses feels the call of the sea. The moon rises and the waves seem to murmur as if speaking directly to him. He urges his crew, who are more than just comrades but true friends, to join him on vast voyage. He believes they are not too old to explore some unknown region of the world. He invites them to board the ship, push away from the shore, and man the oars, determined to conquer the waves. Ulysses still has the goal of sailing beyond the horizon as far as he can before he dies. He acknowledges the possibility that the waves might sink their ship, but there is also the chance that they might reach the place where the souls of the blessed reside after death. There they might reunite with their old companion, the great warrior Achilles. Ulysses admits that old age has diminished many of their heroic qualities, but he insists they have not lost them entirely. They no longer have the same physical strength they once had as young men who fought epic battles and changed the world. However, Ulysses declares that inside they are still the same men they always were. Their minds and hearts remain brave and composed in the face of danger and challenges. Though their bodies have been weakened by age, a fate all humans must face, their spirits remain as strong as ever. They are determined to keep working hard, to pursue their goals, and to never give up, no matter what obstacles they encounter.